今回はカーショウ投手がフリーマン選手の代役で行ったスピーチとホワイトハウス訪問後の各選手のインタビューの様子を見ていきます。それでは行ってみましょう。 MLB で昨季4年ぶり8度目のワールドシリーズ制覇を果たしたドジャースの選手らが日本時間8日、首都ワシントンのホワイトハウスに表敬訪問しました。ロバーツ監督をはじめ大谷選手や山本投手の日本選手も参加。レッドソックス在籍時に翌年の訪問を辞退していたベッツ選手は今回はチームと共に参加しました。またワールドシリーズ MVP に輝いたフリーマン選手は右足首捻挫のため負傷者リスト入りしているために欠席しました。そのためクレイトン・カーショウ投手がチームを代表してスピーチを行いました。カーショウ投手のスピーチ中に何度も頷くトランプ大統領の姿も。また大谷選手について満場一致でナショナルリーグ MVP に選ばれた翔平大谷と紹介すると来場者から歓声が沸き起こりました。そしてトランプ大統領は大谷選手のところに歩み寄って握手を交わす場面も。
In all of baseball history, only 6 players have ever hit 40 home runs and stolen 40 bases in a single season, and an elite group known as the 40-40 Club. It's a 40-40 club, and very few people make it. But unanimous National League MVP, Shohei Ohtani. Looks like a movie star. He's got a good future, I'm telling you. He shattered all of those records last year. Think of it, all of them. And he did something even more because he became the first ever member of the 50-50 club. So 40-40 is top. Hitting 54 home runs and 59 steals and an accomplishment unparalleled in 149 years of Major League Baseball.
ここからはカーショウ投手がフリーマン選手の代役で行ったスピーチとホワイトハウス訪問後の各選手のインタビューを見ていきます。
Okay, wow, this is an incredible honor for me, and to stand here today representing the Los Angeles Dodgers and this group of staff and players behind me today. The 2024 Los Angeles Dodgers season is one that will go down the history books, always holding a special place in the hearts of myself and those there with me, as well as millions of Dodger fans around the world. This organization exemplifies what it means to come together as one for a greater purpose and to represent something so much bigger than themselves. The selflessness and humility that each one of these players and staff have shown over the last year is truly an inspiration. They have constantly played hurt, switched positions, and taken the ball to put the team first. As a spectator for our championship run last year, I was in awe of this group. Their unwavering confidence, coupled with the selfless pursuit for team excellence, was an inspiration. That is why I'm so grateful to get to speak today on their behalf, as I know none of them would say this about themselves. Moving forward, I hope the 2024 Dodgers can serve as an inspiration to many like they were to me, not just in sports, but in life, remembering to put others before ourselves. It moves a team and a society forward. So thank you for allowing me to speak today, because the story of the 2024 World Series champion Los Angeles Dodgers is a true joy to get to tell, and it's because of the extraordinary people that are behind me and their incredible pursuit of excellence. Thank you. And Mr. President, we have a gift for you as well.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like that. Wow. Ooh, I like that. Come on, Mark.
Oh, they're going to move it.
Dave, there's obviously been a lot of points in which you all have been able to celebrate the 2024 season. To get to go to the White House with the team, just how special was that to experience another memory with this group of guys?
It was really special. Everyone was there, outside of Freddie, who's back home nursing his ankle. But I hope we get to do it again next year and go to the White House and celebrate a previous championship. So yeah, it was great. The president was very generous with his time, and as I'm sure you guys heard, we had an opportunity to go to the Oval Office as well, and that's just something that you only dream of, an opportunity to go to the White House.
Yeah, was that your first time ever going into the Oval Office? And are you, whether it's TV shows and kind of shows that have the experience of being in that, was that just a cool experience for you?
It really was. It was my first time. I think a couple of other guys have done it before, but it was my first time, and I actually got a chance to see a picture, take a photo in front of the Declaration of Independence. So for myself, who's a history major, that's a picture I'm gonna cherish for a long time.
What did you think of Trump's comments on your manager and your career?
Well, yeah, he made a couple comments that he was supportive of the way I manage and how I helped this ball club. So that was nice to hear.
Do you think you could have survived Steinbrenner?
It would have got pretty dicey there. Certain parts of my tenure with Steinbrenner, but I'd have liked to know that I could have maybe convinced him to keep me on.
Dave, can you just go more in depth on what happened before going into the ceremony? Did you talk with Trump before it all started? How did that go?
So just like when we were there with President Biden, we had to obviously went into like a sitting room. Then you got to do a rehearsal of where you're going to set up. You return to the sitting room, and then you get back on stage, and then the president comes out, gives a speech, addresses us, and then the last time we went with President Biden, we had a chance to kind of interface, spend time with him, take pictures with him, and Madam Vice President Kamala Harris at that point in time. But today the difference was after we all reconvened to the Oval Office and kind of got an individual run through and take photos.
Did you guys all fit in there?
It was kind of a line, and so we all kind of went single file.
And what was it like to see Clayton go up there and give a speech?
It was great. Clayton, I felt Freddie not being able to be here to represent the 24 Dodgers, I thought Clayton was the perfect person to represent the Dodgers, not only the 24 team, but the Dodger organization. And I thought he was very eloquent and really addressed the reason why we were there and how grateful we were to get the invitation to go to the White House. And this is something that, people dreamt about as little boys, as little leaguers, And so I think he represented the players, the staff, the organization perfectly.
Clayton touched on this, but obviously you guys going with a lot of opinions from fans and other people around the sport. Having gone, are you guys glad as a team that you did decide to go and that you had everybody there? What were the how you feel just about that part of it coming out of it?
Coming out of it, I think we all felt really good about it. We wanted to go there to, again, recognize our 24 team. There's a lot of people in our organization that were there that have different backgrounds, different races, genders, and all that stuff, and we were all there. And I thought it was a really good experience.
We saw with the White House visit how you addressed everyone. Just to be able to celebrate the 2024 season, how you all were able to come together and have this moment, how special was it for you personally?
Well, it's always an honor. I don't ever want to say no to those type of opportunities. Obviously Freddie was going to be the one to speak, and he didn't make the trip, and so me not having a lot to do with the October run was a little bit, it was a little awkward, but at the same time, somebody on the outside that didn't play to be able to highlight some of the things that this group did, I think was cool, because maybe somebody that was playing would maybe not say some of that stuff because they're too close to it. But I thought that was cool. I got to highlight what this group meant, like just watching from the outside, and it was a cool thing to get to honor them, and I'm happy I got to do it.
Yeah, you've been a part of championship teams, of course, especially the 2020 team. When you do get to have these moments and to go to a place like the White House, just how special is it to cherish this with the group of guys that were part of that 2024 run?
Yeah, like the White House is an incredible honor to get to go see, regardless of who's in office. We went in 2021, we went this time, and so I know there's been, a lot of stuff about should the Dodgers go, all this stuff, but at the end of the day, getting to go to the White House, getting to see the Oval Office, getting to meet the President of the United States, like that's stuff that you can't lose sight of, no matter what you believe. So I was super honored to get to go today. It was an incredible opportunity, and I'm glad we got to be a part of it.
Does it resonate more for like your kind of obviously standing what you mean to this organization that you were obviously you filled it with Freddie, but like to do it twice, be able to be the guy who's speaking and addressing and sort of wrapping up a championship twice in the White House?
Yeah, just a huge honor. I think getting to be a part of the Dodgers organization is a really special thing, obviously, and so as I've been here longer and longer, I realize that more and more that not every team is like ours, and you don't get some of these opportunities with a lot of other places. So it was, like I said, huge honor for me to get to do. Thankful that I got to do it again, and even if it was a little bit, I didn't have a major role in the run. To be able to highlight some of the guys and what they did was important to me, and I'm glad I got to do it.
Was it easy to write all that speech, or did it take a long time?
I wrote it on the flight here, so it took a couple hours, I guess. Yeah. So I had a few editors, so it's good.
How different were the two visits? Did you see things this time?
We got to do a little bit more of this trip. I think last or 2021 everything was still a little bit, I don't know the word, COVID-y, I guess. So to be able to kind of walk around and go see the Oval and get to just talk a little bit more was really cool.
Oh, hey, can you just talk about the experience at the White House today, especially that moment between you and President Trump in the Oval Office?
ホワイトハウスの訪問、特に大統領との会話みたいなのはお願いします。
本当に光栄なことだなと思いますし、こうして僕は日本から来て、ここでプレーさせてもらってるわけなので、本当に一日一日この国に感謝してますし、その国のトップの方に会えたことがまず光栄かなと思ってます。
It's a tremendous honor to be visiting the White House, to be able to meet with the highest power, in this country, and I'm in this country because of the opportunity that I was given. So I'm very grateful that I'm here getting to play baseball every day.
Yeah, I think these are the stories that we'll get to tell, when we're done playing, and years from now we can call each other, or see each other at random places. We can talk about stuff like this. So, those are memories that we are making. We made. Hopefully, we can make some more. And like I said, these are essentially the people we kind of do life with, and so. You definitely have to be there for them and just have fun with them, no matter where you are.
Sí, fuimos a la Casa Blanca esta mañana. Nos hicieron sentarnos en un cuarto como por 3 horas. Después nos dijeron que nos paráramos, hicieron fila. Esperamos por un par de horas más. Y después nos llevaron a la tarima. El hombre habló de lo suyo y nos fuimos.
No era como tener mejor acceso que la GOBE. ¿Tú no pudiste hablar con el presidente?
No hablé con él, pero tampoco era que me interesaba mucho hablar con él. Yo fui a celebrar el campeonato el año pasado, a estar con mis compañeros ahí y a ver la Casa Blanca. Yo no fui a conocer a nadie ni a tener conversación con nadie.
¿Pero eso se habló como equipo? ¿Que todos iban juntos o hubo gente que no quería ir?
No se habló como equipo. Cada cual tomó su decisión. Para mí era una decisión que si iba, le iba a estar mal a la gente, si no iba, le iba a estar mal a la gente. Y pensé que simplemente iba a ser más fácil ir y no tener que contestar preguntas de por qué no fui el resto de la temporada. Así que fuimos a la Casa Blanca.
いかがでしたでしょうか。このチャンネルでは日本人メジャーリーガーなどを中心に野球情報をお届けしています。この動画が良かったら高評価、チャンネル登録をよろしくお願いいたします。今回も最後までご覧いただきありがとうございました。それではまた次の動画でお会いしましょう。